Okay. Hi guys. Hi everybody. It's us again, your girls from Flowy KB, and Kofo is here.
I'm waving. Hi, this is Koforala. K of the KP.
Right, and then this is Boomer, obviously the B, the KB, and today, drum roll. We're gonna be talking about. What are we gonna be talking about?
First date experience.
No, you didn't.
Horrible first date. I was not sure that my age factor will not show.
Oh my
so
God.
I know it's a disgrace my assets. So I'm sorry, but it's horrible.
It's horrible first date experiences. So Kofu says she has just one.
Just one.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to say fortunately or unfortunately, but I seem to have a couple. No, and I don't know semi-walk, honestly. I should have just stayed in my lane. But it's you what people that say, put yourself out there. Don't be having high standards.
But I think it's fortunately for you, because someone like me, I've not been on a date in almost 2 years.
Sweetie, it's both ways. It could be fortunate.
But you get to eat free food, or in my case, nothing.
My dear, some free food will shock you. Oh.
In my case, nothing.
All of that like down. You go to bed and didn't have food.
Oh God, I can't wait to get into the
Okay, let's get right into it. So, since Kofo has just one story, I'm gonna be starting. I'm gonna try to be very quick. I will share 2 stories, and then you will share your story, and then we'll get back to me.
How many?
Yes. So I'm not gonna even say I don't even know whether the person is going to get to listen to this. He'll be so funny. But yeah, it will also be good because I hope that you can learn Mr. X wherever you are. Or no, Mr. X sounds cliche. Let me learn the alphabet.
It gives me like an identity.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in.
Nah. Let me see. Mr.
Nobody.
You're so mean. We're just gonna stick to Mr. H. Yes, Mr. H.
I feel like I'll be pronouncing the H because me.
My God. Okay. Let's do Mr. B.
Okay.
Hey, hell no. That's not, no. Q. Mr. Q works. Okay. We used to have Q in mathematics a lot. So Mr. Q. Right. So I met Mr. Q through a friend at some birthday party, and he was like, "Oh, I'm feeling a friend." Blah blah blah.
Are you
and
then,
my boy, she won't feel me. So he walks up to me. My friend tells him, Boma is a straightforward person. Like, she will give you the way it is, honestly. But I wish you good luck. I did not send you. Go by yourself. Me, I cannot ask her. So he walks up to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, hi, because I don't know you. So I'm thinking, I don't know if you want to ask me for directions. You want to ask me where the drink pool is.
Someone shut up.
Let me tell you, fine guy walks with me. Oh, come baby, a sharp man. That is all. So, I do respect myself very well these days. Anyway, so we exchanged numbers and we got talking, and he seemed, that's the word, seemed like. It's always a seemed like situation. He seemed like a reasonable person. We would talk, we would chat, just vibing generally, just gisting bands. And then he's like, oh, I think we should go out for lunch. Great. So I packed myself and we went somewhere. I'm not even going to state where. I went somewhere for lunch. And on the lunch date, this was where things got really spooky and spicy. Hot stuffs. But boy, you told me for the mind you that this was the second time he will ever be seeing me.
Yes.
Because the first time was when he got my number at this party. And we've spoken for just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You see how to state it clearly. Meaning for 14 days. And in these 14 days.
Duration for.
Don't even go there. Don't go there. Because I know you're about to say the duration for COVID.
But you went there.
I really hate you.
You went there.
Anyways, we're at this lunch date, and then he's trying to feed me from the other side of the table. No jokes. He carries a fork and then it's like, open your mouth. Monikilo she mouth. I'm like, And at that point, I'm confused. What am I opening my mouth for? So, and I'll say for what?
What is it about the
and then,
game it?
Wait. Go for shut up. And so because I was caught off guard, he goes, open your mouth. And I was like, for what? And then he goes, I want to feed you. And I said, that what happened? And he's still looking at me like he doesn't understand. You are feeding me that you are who? I sit down. Maybe at that point, the Holy Spirit is supposed to say, Bomi gay, carry your salubata slippers and run. But I didn't listen to the eating of the Holy Ghost. I sat down with a plate of rice, one plate. Just one plate and chicken.
God, they forgive you for not.
Let me tell you, Mr. Beast will me long. Mr. Beast or no, Ojodu beganyene. But it's okay. I will not belittle Mr. Beast. Anyways, we sat there and I'm like, I don't want to eat, And and this guy literally goes off on me in that moment. No jokes. He goes, I don't understand. It's just feeding. You have serious issues with pride. I mean, then he switches to Yoruba. Melo non yeah. Should be what it's joke opposite. No. What's wrong with you, Kofo? Right there. See, let me not even tell you. Do you know what he was saying wasn't upsetting me as much as the fact that I sat there
to listen to it?
Why the hell did I not get myself up from there and just move? What was I doing? I think it was that I was in shock and I was way younger than this. So I did not. Yes, I'm there thinking, and my natural reaction in that age would be to respond in some sort of defensive way, which would turn to a whole brawl. And I didn't want that. We're in public, for heaven's sake. I know the way all this Mr. Biggs canteen can be now, and it was a Sunday. Sorry, it's canteen as far as I'm concerned, because that setting is canteen setting. But moving on, Sunday now, families come out, bring their children to come and buy snacks and all of that. God, and then he goes. I didn't try to help and he gets to
translate.
Oh, he's like he's trying to help me, and I'm just behaving.
Why do your parents spend money on your education like this?
Bruh!
Hey.
So in that moment, Sundays are the days where I love to look good. Sunday is like my own clubbing day, it's my party day. God, I go all out when it comes to Sunday dressing. So I carry myself with my bag, and this guy got up, settled his bill.
He didn't pay for you.
And he left me.
Lie.
He got up and he walked
out. It's a lie.
And
it's a lie.
Now, this was the embarrassing part. Because I was still very young, I did not have Vex money. And I did not have personal money. So I had to call a friend of mine from church to come and pay for me before I could leave there. So I sat there on that empty table, waiting for mother.
And everybody was looking at
you. People were, of course, making side comments, laughing like, look at that girl. Thinking I'm one of those girls that want to chop free food and I got embarrassed or so. I don't, of course, many thoughts. Anyway, so that's my first story on embarrassing moments. The second one was... Thank you so much for the hug. So please, for those of you who know me...
Wait, I need to respond to him. If you ever get to listen to this, shame on you. Shame on you.
We'll get there. We'll get to talking about the do's and don'ts and what you shouldn't, from this experience.
Shame on you.
Wow, Kofo. I'm so sorry, love. Wow. No.
Shame.
Wow. Okay.
And if you are married, shame.
Okay, so second story. Let me try and make this really quick. I'm not even gonna. Anyways, we met. We went out for. Yes. Yes. Kofa, I was slapping this afternoon.
Sorry.
Let's just move on. So we go out for what's supposed to be just chills. It's not dinner or a date per se, right?
As chicken and chips kind of thing.
Chicken and chips. Go for the movies. After the movies, just go somewhere, get a drink and snacks and whatever else. And then in my very before. But only the bobo that do tell me he do like me. I do see you. Your beauty do fantasize me. The aroma of your beauty, it do reach me.
Oh my God.
That is a melancholic when you look at me. This brother, this is the one that you should say shame for. To the first one, shame. But that KJ that I should pop pepper on his face. This brother number 2. In my very before present eyes, not in my absentia, in my sitting down beside him, he's calling his girlfriend. My love. Sorry, scream. Hold it. I did not hear. He put it on speaker. Honey, hello, baby. No drag me. In my agbo.
No. Wait.
Kofo.
Wait. I have an explanation for that.
Kofo, can I finish first?
I swear, I have an explanation.
I will beat you. I'm not even joking. He goes, hello baby, I'm really sorry. I'm out now with the guys. I'll get back to you. There's no need for you to panic. There's no need for you to know where I am. Just know that I'm gonna be home soon. Yada yada yada. And I'm sitting there like, what am I? What? How? So I faced him. Of course, I'm older now. I faced him and I'm like, what the hell did you just do? Why, if you have a girlfriend, why are we here? And he goes, you know how these things are now. Why are you behaving as if, sometimes, when people start saying,
First of all, I take back the fact that I have an explanation.
Oh,
I don't have an explanation.
You must have an explanation, because till today, this is actually still one of those days that I do not understand what happened. And I need, see, if you are listening to this thing, don't let me call your name. I need you owe me an explanation as to what the hell happened that day, but it's all good. We have moved on. Jesus Christ has wiped away my sorrows and tears. I'm not going to be angry.
No, I'm actually baffled. Like
Kofo, when I told you I had very horrible experiences before, you thought I was kidding. Anyways, so he goes, and he's tapping my leg, and he's trying to put his hands over my shoulder and hold, because like I said, it's all those chilled drinks place, Chapman and all that. So it's all those chairs. It's not dinner setting. So I'm sitting beside him and I'm confused. And then right there where we are, his friends walking with their own babes or whatever. And then his friend asked him about his girlfriend in front of me, and then he goes, wow. And I said, but which in English translates to, this is the girl I told you about.
I have question. I might have not known you there. Did you have tribal marks on your face?
I didn't have, sweetie. I looked as beautiful as this, flawless skin, beautiful humor. I want to believe that I tried. And I'm a good conversationalist, so I don't even know what it was. Anyways, so I asked him, I got up from there, other than Uber. Thank God, Uber and Taxify was
my friend,
no time.
Bomb money.
I ordered an Uber, and I asked my friend, I was like, I called one of my friends, and I was like, where are you? And he said, because he works close to this place, he was like, he's just finishing from work. I was like, you know what, I canceled the Uber ride, and I was like, I need you to come and get me, because I'm fuming. And he asked me why, and I said, I'm on a first date. And I think he got the memo. This first date must have been super terrible, and he came to come and get me from there. And you know that I stood up from this guy, and he did not stand up from me. He waved at me, bye-bye, as my friend came to get me. And I walked out of there with my friend. So that was number 2. So yeah, those are like my 2 stories.
Oh my God. And I felt like I was listening to Speechless in my head. I'm baffled. No. See, I'm not going to say guys, but people are badly behaved, yes. And this is one example of a very, very bad behavior.
Yes.
Bad behavior.
Yes.
If you're listening to this, you have bad behavior. Yes. Bad behavior.
Yes. So yeah, what I want to say from this, my experiences, is guys, I beg you, never belittle. And for me, it's not even about a woman or a man. It's about the fact that this other person is a human being with emotions, with feelings, with thoughts, with ideas of their own. You have to respect these things. It's just pure wickedness to do that to somebody. Do you understand? It's just terrible. Why do you take me out and you leave me there? And I mean, this thing I'm saying, I was fresh out of university. I was fresh from second, I was 100 level. So I did not have money. Do you understand? I didn't know what vex money was. You leave me there in Mr. Biggs and you walk away. What if I didn't have anybody close by? What if I traveled into Lagos from another state and we met, and then I came to see you and I didn't have anybody to call? You just don't do that. So I'll have been there begging. What would I have done really if there was just nobody to call? You just put people in that kind of state. It's terrible. Guys, the purpose of this is not just so you can laugh. It's so you check yourself inwardly. Have you ever been on a first date and you were badly behaved? If you have the person's contact or a way to apologize, even if it's past, I think you owe that person a sincere, heartfelt apology. One of my friends told me once that, he did, something he wasn't proud of on his first. And I told him, I said, reach out to the girl. And he told me when he reached out to her, this was she's married already. He's married to a boy. He just said, I'm sorry for what happened that day. Joking. And the girl was like, I'm happy you did, because I never forgive you. Do you understand? These things are deep. These things are, they are deep. They are embarrassing somebody in that way, belittling them in that way, is just inhuman, guys. So please, as we end this part 1, never, and girls, guys, hey, always hold your vex money. No, they speak pidgin. No, they try anywhere where they go, try your vex money for pocket, put out for wallet, hold lamb, get change, maybe cash, get ATM as human ATM. No, hey, man, talk like reward, blah blah. No, go try. Tori, wait. Hey, as this person is sending.
A wife is enough for a word.
A word is enough for a wife. It goes both ways. Vex money is too important. It's an integral part of your humanity. No jokes. Integral part. Word. Rema. integral part of your humanity is to have vex money in your pocket at all times. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. We hope that, you share your thoughts, your experiences. We want to also hear what are your horrible first date experiences. God bless you. Watch out for part 2.